Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around this world. Is depression a normal state of our mind? And how to get out of misery and depression if we don't like it there? This is the topic today we're going to discuss. If you have any kind of comments, put it in the comment box. I will read them later on. So first of all, why on earth I will talk about depression? As there's so many directors and managers and business owners and very famous business people who would never admit that they've been in such a dark place, and they would never talk about that because they feel uncomfortable. And trust me, I had to have a lot of conversations with myself and my guides before I push that button today to do the live, as it, yes, indeed, does not feel comfortable. Anyway, what is depression, first of all? If you right now having days when you literally don't remember what you did during the day, you go in bed and you don't remember, you only remember that during the day you didn't feel very well, this might be a sign for depression. It could be that you're constantly going in and out of different meetings. You're physically somewhere. Could not be a meeting, could be with your family. You're physically there, but in reality, your mind is 100 miles per hour with so many different topics, and it's a chaos in your head. This might be a sign for depression as well. If you're sitting and you have very short breath and you constantly can't control your breath to be very normal and deep breaths, this might be a sign for a depression as well. If you're like slumbering let's put it this way, if you're slumbering constantly, your shoulders front and your total back is not straight and you cannot breathe because of this, it might be a sign for depression. It might be also a sign that you need to change your chair, right? But let's just have some fun. It's not, we're going to talk about depression, doesn't mean that this conversation is going to be depressing, right? Okay, so if you feel distressed and worried most of the time and you don't have exact explanation why you worry about something, you can't tell what you worry about, but you worry about something, this might be also a sign for depression. If you feel miserable and sad and sorrow and unhappy and hopeless, this might be also a sign for depression. So I can't give all the possible options out there of what might be depression for you, because you know your body, you know your mind much better than me. And I want to give you this analogy. I want you to look at depression as going to take a bath. So you have the hot water in your bath, you put your favorite foam there, or salt, or any kind of minerals in the water, and you go in the water and you love it there. It's your comfort zone. I can tell you from experience that it is possible that at some point that depression / bathtub can feel like a comfort zone, comfortable zone. So let's do something. Imagine that you're in your bath and you are literally going underwater and you're holding your breath. So you can go ahead and you can hold your breath for as long as you can, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know. But at some point, your natural state is to breathe, because this is what we humans, that's how we function. This is our natural state. We breathe to be able to live. So sooner or later, you're going to literally get up from the water and you're going to start breathing again. So you cannot stay underwater forever. It's exactly the same with depression. You cannot stay forever under the water. You cannot stay in depression state forever. Okay, well, yes, you can, but when you die, you're going to get out of depression. Okay, so let's go back to the water and bathtub. Before you start breathing again, before you get yourself out of the water, what you actually did, you most probably put your hands on the bath and you literally get your body out of water, or you push your feet so that push your body so you can jump outside water and start breathing again, right? So you need to take an action to be able to get yourself out of depression, to get yourself out of the water. But before you take action, there is actually something else, and it's called decision. You have to take a decision to get out of the state you are right now. Could be underwater or could be depression. So if you're ready to take this kind of step, I have several beautiful exercises for you today. And that's why I'm doing this live. So there is a beautiful man called Wim Hof, W-I-M. I'm going to just put it in the comments, actually. Wim Hof is W-I-M-H-O-F-F. WimHof.com is his website. He has an amazing 4 days challenge, breathing challenge. And in that challenge, this is something which helped me a lot when I was in a deep depression several weeks ago. So there is a breathing exercise, there is a forward bending exercise, and there's a backward bending. During the 4 days challenge, actually, what he has, I'm not affiliated to Wim Hof. I just love what he does. And I really find it very, very useful what his challenge was. And that was helping me with not just deciding to get out of my depression, but I was looking for something to put me into this action to actually help my body, which can help my mind to get out of depression. And the Wim Hof 4 days challenge is absolutely brilliant. Now, the breathing exercise is very, very specific. I highly recommend you to go and do those 4 days. The breathing exercise, hi Flaviana, lovely to see you here. If you have any kind of comments or questions, just put them in the comments. Thank you for watching. So the breathing exercise with Wim Hof, you better lie down, especially if you know that you're in kind of a dark place and you're in a depression, and I'll tell you why. When I was doing it on my darkest days, I was actually doing the breathing together with Wim Hof. He guides you through the breathing. And at some point, literally my body went in kind of like a spasm. So all my hands were like some kind of like very weird position, completely numb, as well as my legs. And then my body started shaking. Now, this is not the first time when I've been experienced to release emotions through my body out, and I didn't freak out because I know that this is a way of my body of releasing emotions. And I knew obviously that these were really negative emotions and I just didn't need them. Yesterday we were talking about fear. Yesterday we were talking about releasing the emotions and step by step. So if you didn't watch it, go and watch the step by step how to release fear. But it's very similar because when I was doing the Wim Hof breathing and my body starts releasing all these emotions, I just let my body to shake it off. So make sure that when you do the breathing exercise, you don't have any kind of chairs and tables and anything around you, because if your body decides to start shaking, you might harm yourself. I'm just saying my experience. And also, I have several days when I was starting the breathing exercise, and out of sudden I would just like start bursting out in tears, and I couldn't stop sobbing and crying for quite a long time. So it's very releasing. It's not just the breathing exercise. He explains it really well, because it's when you breathe so deeply, and then you hold your breath and then you breathe again, and you allow him to guide you through the breathing. It's the neuropathic system which puts a lot of blood in your brain and in every single cell in your body. And that's when the body starts releasing these emotions, and tears is also releasing emotions, right? So again, highly recommending you this 4-day challenge. The forward bending is also really good. The backward bending puts even more blood in the head. And you know what I realized when I was in a state of depression and total misery, it was kind of literally my body was screaming out to change that state. And the backward bending, putting all this blood in my head, was completely, literally shifting my state. And what I want you to do is this: when you do Wim Hof exercises, if possible, right after this, sit down for 15 to 20 minutes and be the beautiful, powerful creator you are, because you are an amazingly powerful creator, believe it or not. What I want you is for 15 or 20 minutes to sit and disconnect. Call it meditation if you want, doesn't matter. But the goal for you is to calm the monkey mind, calm the 1,000 thoughts in 100 seconds. And by calming your mind, you're disconnecting. How you know that you're disconnected? When you don't know where your nose and where your feet are, this means that you are disconnected. So when you're in a state of depression and you have all these negative thoughts and all the negative emotions in your head, by putting even from those 15 to 20 minutes sitting and calming and disconnecting, even you manage to disconnect for 30 seconds or 10 seconds, trust me, or even 2 seconds at the beginning, trust me, what's going to happen is that your mind is going to reset completely. So from all these messy thoughts and everything going on in your head, by disconnecting, you will be so flat, because you will not know that there is a brain and head and feet and nose and eyes. But that disconnection literally resets the whole body. It resets the nervous system. I study in neuroscience for the last 3 years, and that actually helped me a lot with my own moments when I was like, oh my God, I'm actually in a depression state. So I need to get out of this state as soon as possible. So again, I'm gonna repeat, and I'm gonna go back to our bathtub. It is a simple decision to get out of the state you are right now. It is actions from you to take, so you're not anymore in that depression. And I'm going to come back to this in a second, actually. And then to help with those actions, do breathing exercises. I gave you Wim Hof. You can do any kind of breathing exercises. And for 15, 20 minutes, just disconnect and meditate, so you can disconnect and reset your nervous system. So I'm going to come back to actions. I know we are all, again, super powerful creators. And I love you so much. I've got several friends right now talking to me. And all of you are basically constantly telling me that because of your family and work and so many things going on, you cannot actually sit for 15-20 minutes to disconnect and to meditate. You don't have the time to do the breathing exercises. I'm going to put it so straight to you. This is rubbish. And I'll tell you why. Your priorities right now are wrong. And the reason why is because if you right now, you're taking the excuse that you have to be with your kids or you have to be with your family right now, which I'm not saying that it's a low priority. I'm saying that you as a person getting yourself out of that state is a lot more higher priority than anything else. And the reason why is because if you keep being in such kind of a depression for a very long time, the longer you are, the more difficult it will be to take yourself out. And if you don't exist and you're just physically somewhere, but mentally God knows where, I'm sorry, but your family and kids, they know straight away that you're not yourself. They're not gonna like that new version of you. So even you're physically with them because you put them as a higher priority, actually you're making disservice to yourself. So stop doing this. Stop it, because tomorrow there will be no you. So the family and the kids you love so much today, or the work you love so much today, it will not matter because you're not going to exist anymore. You're going to die. So change your priorities and put time for yourself to start taking the actions we were talking about and start working on your own mental state to be able to get out of there and actually not just be physically somewhere, but also mentally and emotionally, and be the happy you and the powerful you are. This is day 2 of my 5 days journey. I do hope, put a yes or no if that video helps you realizing something or helps you to take some actions what you didn't think of before that. And I have a 5 days journey because this Friday I decided to donate to a very special charity, something very special, which I love dearly. And it's my hair. So my hair is very, very lovely. It's all the way to my waist. And I have never ever had such a long hair in my life, I can tell you that. And I decided that I'm going to shave my hair as my own project. Hi Guy, Marshall, Nezo, it's interesting, yes. Yeah, my hair will be kind of as short as yours, Guy, on Friday. So it's my way to support mental health charity organization, and it's Julian Campbell Foundation. They run mental health workshops for teenagers. The videos I'm doing every day for 5 days are for you guys. We're not teenagers anymore, we're adults. But if I can help somehow teenagers, because they're so impacted right now with everything happening, and they're also going through a lot of mental health issues and their own depression and anxiety, then this is my way to help them. So please help me to help the Julian Campbell Foundation. It costs about £25 per person to run mental health workshops. And I would love to, I'm gonna open on Friday all the donations. I don't have the exact hour when my hair will be completely cut and then shaved. Actually, it will be 2 stages, because in addition to that mental health charity I'm running right now, I decided also to donate my beautiful hair. It would be shame to throw away my hair, and I love my hair so much. So I decided to donate my hair for making wigs for beautiful women and kids who have been through chemo and they lost their hair, and they want to have some kind of hair, which was loved, very loved by someone like me. So I've been told that they need to be 3 heads like mine. I have only one to be able to do a full week. So my hair will be given to this very special place, which I found already. And they'll be the one actually cutting my hair. They will put it, it will wait until they have more hair donated by other women, and then they're gonna do the wig. So it will take time to give you the end results of what's gonna happen with my hair and the wig and the donation to a lucky lady out there. However, this Friday, please come. I'm going to try to be lunchtime again. Please come. Please watch the whole beautiful process. I'm going to talk more about fear, what we talked yesterday. I will talk more about depression, what we talked today. Tomorrow is my day 3, and tomorrow's topic is anxiety. And believe it or not, anxiety is very different from depression. This is something I didn't know about, but I went to a really good workshop with Max Strom. I love you, Max. Max Strom is, he has been teaching people how to use their breath. It's breath again. The breath is, oops, I threw my my phone. Breath is something which controls our neuropathic and nervous system. So it's no wonder why breath is controlling everything else, right? So he said something about anxiety, very interesting about anxiety, which I didn't know. And this is something I'm going to share tomorrow. Love you so much. I'm sending you a lot of love and energy wherever you are around this beautiful earth. And the last thing is to remind you again that you are beautiful, but very, very powerful creators of your own life. If you created depression in your life, the same way you can also create happiness and fulfillment in your life. So start believing in yourself. Start creating and start taking the action to get out of something you don't like, get out of the bathtub, what I was giving you early on. I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time.